Wagwan, wagwan, wagwan. It's your humble host, Big Truck. So, shout out to my home girl, Reva TV. Go to the Queen's channel. She's doing amazing things. Subscribe to her channel. Show her some love. Subscribe to my channel. Show me some love. And click that notification so every time I upload, you'll be the first to get the exclusive. Now, my man, Travis Hunter. As a former athlete, giving my advice, giving my thesis, to be honest with you, he should have waited. To be honest with you, he should have listened. This is about to go bad. Grab your shoulder pads and your helmet, and let's get this work. Let's go.
Hunter has done it. Okay? Travis Hunter and his previous girlfriend, fiance, Leanna Lene, have tied the knot. And I don't know if it's just me. I don't know if maybe, because I don't want to, call anything out on nobody. She could be a little bit bloated or whatever the case, but it looks like she might also have a baby in the oven.
No one has noticed that Travis Hunter's wife, Leanna Lene, had a 4-month-old baby bump at their wedding.
Okay, just from some of the video footage I've seen and some of the clips that I've seen. So I don't know if they're also going to reveal that she's also with child, whatever the case, but he has married her allegedly with no prenup.
Idiots are a fool!
After the play was over, unsportsmanlike conduct.
That's where you went wrong right there, in my opinion. You do not want to put yourself in a situation where you're going to pay for it later, because you did not take the advice of others when they tried to share with you, from Lil Bow Wow to whoever, myself, Reva. There's other men and women out there that were given friendly advice from their perspective. Hasn't it ever occurred to you that different people are saying the same things? Different people are speaking the same language? At some point, it has to click. Let's continue the feast.
Okay, and on top of him marrying her allegedly with no prenup, he also bought her a very expensive car as a gift to say, baby, you are the prize. I know I'm the one that's on the field. I know I'm the one that's signing the contracts, but I just want to let you know that the prize is actually you.
2, 1! Come on, let's do it! Woo! Yeah! Whatever, my Broncos say that.
Now, of course, after her receiving this gift, we don't see her running over to him to give him a hug, jumping all over him with excitement. No, because in her mind, this is like, yeah, this is how I've trained him to behave. This is how I am expecting him to act.
But that can also backfire too. And here's where it's going to backfire. When he's in the field of play and it's game time and he takes the field and so forth, and he start doing good, he's going to begin to catch the eye of other women. That's where the shit's going to backfire on her. Right now, he doesn't know his own worth and realize the position that he's in, having options. I've been there before, okay? In 2005, when I was in the Dallas Cowboys training camp. 2001, when I went to the Atlanta Falcons training camp, the things that I saw, even moving forward, playing in the Arena Football League, playing in the XFL, the things that I saw and what I was exposed to, it has no limits. However, it's about moving accordingly and understanding your worth. And whoever you are partnered with, if they don't understand and know your worth, I guarantee you someone else will.
I know what I deserve, and so he's always going to bow down to me and give me what I'm so deserving of. Can't say we didn't warn him. Okay? Can't say we didn't warn him. And before I even get more into this video, I want to start off by saying this. From my perspective, I believe that this is going to cause them to sink or swim. Because of all of the consistent backlash that she has received on the daily basis, for being in a relationship with this man, for her past coming to the forefront, for all of these other things, for her, behavior that she's taken the shine away from him and not allowed him to be the focal point. This is going to cause her to make sure that she either stays in check, regulates herself, because she is now fighting a narrative that people have out there against her.
Not only that, but women that are going to come after him. She's going to be put in a position to where either you're going to get right or you're going to get left. Okay? Another thing that strikes me is, why did they get married in Tennessee? What does the Tennessee law says about divorce? A lot of these things you have to look at. However, they're in Florida. How come they didn't get married in Florida? Those know Ron DeSantis ended long-term alimony. He ended that. Okay? Now, she is pregnant by Travis. We'll just say she is. We already know the bill has been passed for a paternity test done at birth. Know that. But with her history, she knows what she's doing. Other people know what she's doing. He don't know what she's doing.
I'm never going to let these people be right. I'm going to make sure that I stay on my P's and my Q's, because I'm going to make sure that all of these allegations that people had against me never comes to fruition. The ball is completely in her court.
She set 3 creepy traps to take everything from him, but Travis turned a blind eye. Travis pulled Leanna at the wedding, wanting to give her a surprise, but she looked extremely impatient and even resisted physical contact with him. However, when she saw it...
That's one of the things, their body language and facial micros. Pay attention to the body language. I believe that she cares about him. I believe she likes him a lot. But the love the two people would have and share, especially in the marriage ceremony, I didn't receive that from her. I received that from him. It's almost like he's more into it than she is. It's something that, because she's never had, that now she has to learn to adjust to. That's one theory. Another theory is playing the role. I'm really not into him like that because I'm really not attracted to him like that. But since we're here, I can go along and play the part instead of looking and being it for real. That could be another theory. So there's different ways you can look at it. But at the end of the day, her body language and her facial micros tells a whole lot.
The car, she immediately regained a smile. Did she love Travis or his money?
But let's just go through some of the things that got, revealed through this whole situation. The discourse regarding Travis Hunter and his relationship with Leanna Lene all began when he was at his football game, did one of the most amazing plays of his college career, and he goes to the sidelines to go and meet his woman and hug her, and instead of her congratulating him, being all over him and loving on him, she's giving him an attitude, she's walking away, and she's kind of giving him the cold shoulder.
Certainly have an incredible last memory of taking the feet.
Now, that very small clip went viral all over social media, and the conversation at that point was like, whatever situation you have going on, make sure that you don't bring it public.
The person that I was with, they knew they role. Okay? They knew they role. One thing you don't want is bad press on your name. One thing you don't want is to have something leak out. Because the eyes are watching, the ears are listening.
Hey, everybody just wants to let you know this is not a moment about you. Try to regulate your emotions, try to mature a little bit, make sure that you can keep, a certain space for him, maintain a certain space for him, because this was a winning moment and you kind of dropped the ball and let him down. Not only everybody else felt a certain type of way, but like you don't want him to feel defeated when he's coming to you and looking to you for comfort after something that he just achieved.
But if you're dealing with a person that is selfish, hard-headed, stubborn, and so forth, controlling, this is what you're going to get. All those things I see in her. If I don't get what I want, things don't go my way, I'm going to act like a child. I'm going to be ignorant. She ain't no better than Michelle Obama and all of these other hussies, heifers speaking out. The shine is not on me. The light is not on me. It's not on me. Everybody's not noticing me, not paying attention to me. Look at me. Instead of being supportive of your king, instead of standing by him and loving him. She not built for this. She ain't ready. Your 304, she been ready for that. She been doing that.
So the conversation kind of like stayed very surface level at that point, and everybody was willing to move forward. But then Leanna came out and made a statement.
Since y'all think we beef at a game. Baby, you go. Rule number one.
Fuck it. Let's go back even further. Rule number 1. We ain't gonna have separate rooms. We're gonna be sleeping in the same room, in the same bedroom. How many people caught that shit? And I know in the back of her mind it's like, this stupid ass nigga don't even see this shit. He don't even catch on.
One.
What's supposed to be having a relationship?
Rule number 1. Always talk in private if we have a problem with something.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's my only rule.
No, it's not. That's not your only rule.
Now, during this conversation, Leanna was trying to prove that it had nothing to do with another woman. So people had alleged that she had an attitude at the game because there was another woman that was around. And so she had an attitude because of that. And that's why she couldn't check herself. And so in that same conversation, she decided to go down the list of all of the rules that they had in a relationship and what can and cannot be done. People were already starting to pick up certain vibes from her, and they kind of, were saddened for Travis Hunter. And I think this is where Travis Hunter got it twisted. Travis Hunter started to, kind of go off on people in defense of his girlfriend.
You ain't never had no girl. So why y'all talking about me? Find something else to talk about. You talk about my girl. Go talk about your girl. Go find a girl. Go find a life. Somewhere about what I got going on. I know what I got.
Now, here's where we shift. And when I say shift, I don't feel sorry for him. You knew what you was getting yourself into when you got with her. You knew what you was dealing with, and you stayed. You dealt with it anyway. So therefore, whatever repercussions that may be that comes your way, you can't say you wasn't warned. You can't say nobody told you. Everybody is seeing the same thing. You cannot defend a 304. Real men don't feed the rats cheese.
I think it's because he doesn't realize that people were doing that because they've seen so many men go into these situations blindly, green, not having, a vast amount of experience, and get into these relationships with women and then lose everything.
I've been there. But luckily, I stopped it. Okay? Luckily, I stopped it. But at the end of the day, I know after it's all said and done, Travis Hunter's going to be fine. Long as he continues to have the right team around him, just as I have had and others out there, when you have the right people around you, that's your eyes and your true eyes and ears, you're going to operate fine. Let's talk. I know what it's like. I see great things in you. I want great things for you. I would love for this whole thing to turn around. That she catches on. That she understands who you are. Okay? Because right now, the way that she's moving is not like a normal woman should be moving. She's not moving like a normal woman. She's not moving like a woman that truly loves you. And I pray that we are all wrong, that she gets it, that she shifts, that she adapts. Let's continue.
Lose, finances, lose money, lose endorsements, lose it all based off of, this woman basically having them by their heartstrings. And so you had the likes of Bow Wow speaking forward. You had comedian Godfrey speak forward. I don't know who didn't speak forward.
Trappy. Check this out, gang. This coming from your boy Bow Weezy, right? I never met you, don't know you or nothing. But I will say this, because I've been watching from afar. I'm not a nigga to jump into people's business, but I was once young, about to make a lot of money, and I know how to go. Snatch that ring back, get focused on what's important. Hard to build your, when you got a broad with you, bro, you in the media more for the broad than you is for winning the Heisman.
It goes out to Travis Hunter. Listen, Travis, I just want you to be careful, man. Yeah, I said it. Be careful. Congratulations on your engagement, but man, you might have to disengage because it's something about this woman, man. The way she was talking to, and the way she was talking like she was really that chick. Listen, you love who you love. Facts. Okay, I got that. That's all logical, but something ain't right. I just watched that dumb video of you guys in those matching pajamas that bugged me, and she was like dogging you, going, yeah, he wasn't my type. I was like, he wasn't my type.
I'm sure she's a fine young lady, but for him to be engaged already, and for him to be about to get married, and he doesn't even have a prenuptial agreement, are you out of your mind, Travis Hunter? No disrespect to the young brother, I'm a fan, but bruh, slow this down. Put the marriage on ice.
That, or have your assets signed, sealed, and delivered and transferred. Travis Hunter, want the best for you. People are not hating on you. It's not even about hating. It's about opening up the eyes and enlightening. This is what I love so much. When people do care, they share. From experience to experience. And that's my prayer for you. My prayer for you is that things do work out however way Elohim see for it to go. It's going to go. It's going to be what it's going to be. There ain't nothing we can do to stop it.
And I'm Hispanic, so I have tequila like in my veins. So I drink. I don't drink a lot, but I drink. And I used to party and stuff. And he would literally drive me, sit outside for hours.
I bet you she's the type of person when she get real drunk, she get real slippery at the lips. She like to talk shit when she drunk. Or she get real friendly. That's the type of person she strike me as when she drinks. No better than Meg Thee Stallion. When Meg Thee Stallion drinks, she get real slippery at the lips and get real friendly with folk. Man's gonna have some problems.
Of what some of those parties look like and how she dressed and carried herself inside those certain venues. Then there was video footage of her, basically being upset.
We gone. One.